Chosen one, if you're hearing these words, this is not a coincidence. You did not come here by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment by chance. God has brought you here for a purpose so exact, so prophetic, that everything in your past now begins to make sense. In the next 7 days, a divine gate will open, not a metaphor, not a possibility, a real spiritual portal, one that appears only to those who are marked, only to those who are chosen. This gate, it won't stay open forever. It appears once every cycle, every 7 years. And it doesn't just bring change, it locks in your destiny for the next 7 years of your life. That's why you feel the pressure, the urgency, the heaviness, because your soul knows this is a threshold moment. And chosen one, if you miss this, you may find yourself trapped in another loop, another pattern, another delay. But if you step through this gate, your life will never, ever be the same. But before we go deeper into this prophetic transmission, I need you to do 3 sacred acts. Like this video, if something inside you is already stirring, if you feel the electricity in your spirit confirming this moment is real, subscribe now to help us reach 70,000 chosen ones and build a global movement of awakened souls walking through the gate together. Comment 99 below. This is not just a number, it's a frequency, a spiritual signal that activates the light within you. When you comment it, you're declaring, I'm ready to cross the gate. I am one of the chosen. I receive the alignment. And remember, if your soul is vibrating with this message, it's because heaven is calling your name. Now listen carefully. The next 7 days are not ordinary. You are stepping into a divine countdown. Every choice you make, every thought you allow, every energy you carry, it is either unlocking your breakthrough or delaying your assignment. This is not about fear, it's about clarity. Because when this gate opens, you must walk through it with full awareness, full alignment, full surrender. You've been prepared for this for years. The heartbreak, the betrayal, the silence, the loneliness. It wasn't for nothing. It was training. Heaven has been preparing you for this gate, and now that it's about to open, you cannot hesitate. The version of you that walks through this gate will not come back the same. It will carry vision. It will carry power. It will carry divine assignment for the next 7 years. Chosen one, this is not about a small breakthrough. This is about long-term alignment. In the next part, you will understand what exactly this gate is, how it affects your frequency, and what's waiting on the other side. But first, take this in. You were never meant to live in cycles. You were meant to live in ascension, and the gate is opening. Will you walk through it? You felt it, haven't you? That quiet inner pull, that invisible countdown, the sense that time is moving differently now. And you're not wrong, because chosen one, the next 7 days are not just part of your calendar. They are a spiritual map. Each day is a gate. Each gate is a test. Each test is an activation. You're not waiting for the breakthrough, you're walking toward it. The divine realm has already aligned the timing. Heaven has scheduled the opening. The angels have positioned themselves for your arrival. But one thing remains, your decision. Will you rise each day with intention, or will you let the opportunity pass because it looks too ordinary? Because listen closely, the divine gate doesn't always look like a miracle. Sometimes it looks like a decision, a moment of obedience, a single act of trust. God is watching how you walk through these 7 days, not because he doubts you, but because he wants you to witness your own faith. He wants you to see that you are already ready. Each of these 7 days will ask something different from you. One day may ask you to release something that no longer serves you. Another day may reveal a truth you've been avoiding. One might bring discomfort, so you can let go of control. Another might stir your emotions, so healing can rise. But in every moment, every breath, every response, you are stepping closer to the gate. And as you step, your spiritual energy is being recalibrated. What you tolerate now will shape the energy of the next 7 years. What you believe now will determine what heaven is able to release to you. What you choose now will echo in every relationship, every opportunity, every door that opens from here. So do not treat these days as common. Do not fall back into autopilot. Do not let the world distract you from the divine invitation placed right in front of you, because this is a holy countdown. And chosen one, heaven does not count like the world. Every second is sacred. Every choice is alignment, Every heartbeat is a signal to God. I'm ready. I'm awake. I'm crossing over. You have no idea what's waiting on the other side of this gate, but your soul does. That's why you're feeling this urgency. That's why you can't shake the feeling that something big is coming, because it is. And when this gate opens, it won't open with noise. It won't come with fanfare. It will come in silence, stillness, obedience, and only those who are tuned in will recognize it. So stay aligned, stay sensitive, stay expectant. 7 days, 7 gates, 7 years of destiny waiting to be sealed. Will you be ready? Chosen one, what you are walking through right now is not pressure. It is positioning. God is not testing you to break you. He's aligning you to bless you. But that alignment comes with a cost. Your old self cannot walk through this gate. The habits that kept you safe, they must be shed. The relationships that drain your light, they must be released. The doubts that echo in your mind at midnight, they must be silenced, because this gate doesn't open for hesitation. It opens for conviction, and not just surface level belief, but the kind of conviction that shows up in your posture, your decisions, your energy. You are being asked to move like someone who already believes the next 7 years are unfolding in your favor. You are being asked to speak like someone who knows they are crowned. You are being asked to choose like someone who understands heaven is watching, because every gate has a guardian. And the guardian of this gate is not looking at your resume, not checking your performance, not measuring your past. It is feeling your vibration, your alignment, your willingness. Will you surrender your timeline for divine timing? Will you exchange control for destiny? Will you give up certainty to step into prophecy? Because this next level doesn't come through logic. It comes through leap. This 7-day gate isn't just a passage. It's a portal, a vibrational threshold that, once crossed, closes behind you. There's no going back, no shrinking, no pretending you didn't see the signs. Because once you glimpse who you're meant to be, you can never again settle for who you were told to be. This is why it's felt heavy lately, why your emotions have been louder, why your triggers have been closer, because God is pulling every hidden piece of you into the light, so nothing unworthy crosses over. This isn't punishment, it's purification. You are being refined like gold, so that what walks through that gate is not the version of you molded by pain, but the version sculpted by promise. The next 7 years will carry your essence, your energy, your embodiment. So ask yourself, who am I willing to become to honor the assignment on my life? Because chosen one, this isn't just about transformation, it's about transference. What you align with in these 7 days will transfer into the people you meet, the opportunities that find you, the miracles that unfold without explanation. The gate is not just marking time, it is marking you. And when it opens, you will either pass through empowered or stay behind, wondering what could have been. But you didn't come this far to hesitate. You didn't awaken just to turn back. You were born for this threshold. Now walk like it. You've already felt the shift, haven't you? Something is moving in the unseen. Something is rearranging timelines, people, opportunities. You're not imagining it. Heaven is realigning everything around you because your soul is about to cross a divine line. This isn't just spiritual talk. This is prophecy in motion, the kind of prophecy that doesn't wait for permission. It moves through obedience. And chosen one, your obedience in these 7 days is what determines what gets unlocked for the next 7 years. This isn't about earning a blessing. It's about matching it. Because every promise of God has a frequency, a weight, a requirement. And that requirement is not perfection. It's presence. It's alignment. It's being fully available to what heaven is trying to pour into you. But how can God pour into a vessel that's full of fear? How can you carry new revelation if you're still holding on to old pain? How can you step through a door if you're clinging to walls that were never meant to protect you, only to prepare you? This is your crossroads. And the question isn't, will God bless me? The question is, can I hold the blessing? Can I sustain it? Can I carry it? Because the gate that opens in these 7 days is not a temporary detour. It is a long road, a prophetic path, a timeline that defines who you will become, not just what you will do. And this is why the resistance is rising, not because you're failing, but because you're too close, too near the threshold, too aligned for darkness to ignore. Your clarity is a threat. Your stillness is a signal. Your awakening is a sound that shakes every atmosphere you walk into. You're not just passing through these 7 days, you're building momentum. The choices you make now are like stones being laid under your feet. You are paving the road ahead. And each decision, each yes, each no, each act of faith is whispering to heaven, I am ready, I am listening, I will walk through. And because of that obedience, doors that no man can shut will begin to open. Not because of who you know, not because of your efforts, but because of your alignment. You will begin to sense divine nudges. You'll wake up with clarity. You'll say things that surprise even you, because it's not just you speaking anymore. It's the version of you that's already been waiting on the other side of the gate. The gate is opening, chosen one, and not everyone will see it. Not everyone will feel it, but you do. And that knowing is enough. So don't question what your soul already understands. Just walk, just align, just stay present, because the timeline of the next 7 years is already responding to your vibration today. This is not about waiting for permission anymore. Chosen one, you've already been marked. The gate doesn't open for those who are perfect. It opens for those who are positioned. And your positioning has already begun. Every moment you chose stillness over noise, every time you walked away instead of reacting, every time you felt the weight of loneliness, but still whispered, God, I trust you. That was you moving closer to the gate. Don't underestimate those quiet moments, because in the kingdom, what is unseen is often more powerful than what is seen. And right now, what's happening in the spirit? It's massive. Angels are being assigned, timelines are being rewritten, and heaven is waiting for one final signal from you. Full agreement. Because this is not a season for half faith, not a time for maybe. The gate responds to certainty, to the one who says, I don't know how, but I know who. I don't see it yet, but I align anyway. I don't feel ready, but I surrender. And that surrender, it's the key. Because surrender is not giving up. It's giving God room to do what only He can do. You've tried controlling. You've tried strategizing. You've tried doing it all yourself. But now the invitation is simple. Lay it down. Step through. Let heaven take over. Because when you pass through this gate, you don't just enter a new space. You enter a new version of yourself. The one who doesn't chase. The one who doesn't explain. The one who moves in divine authority and lets her presence speak. You become the version of yourself who is no longer defined by delays, who is no longer shaped by trauma, who no longer repeats old cycles because she thinks that's all she deserves. Chosen one. The next 7 years will mirror the level of truth you accept in these 7 days. And if you can embrace it, if you can really let yourself believe that you were meant for more, you will witness things unfold that make no earthly sense. Opportunities that come with no explanation. Healing that happens without striving. Provision that flows without hustle. Because when your spirit is aligned, heaven doesn't need man's permission to bless you. God will open the right doors. He will remove the wrong people. He will rearrange everything for your alignment, not your comfort. So don't be surprised when things fall apart this week. That's not failure. It's refinement. God is clearing space, not to punish you, but to prepare you. This is what divine positioning looks like. Messy, mysterious, but so sacred. And if you can stay grounded through it, stay faithful when it doesn't make sense, you won't just walk through the gate, you'll carry a fire through it, one that lights the way for others still searching for the door. You're not just crossing into a new season, you're stepping into a sealed covenant between your soul and heaven. Chosen one, the next 7 years of your life are not meant to be random. They are meant to be sacredly designed. But that design requires something from you now. Your full agreement with who you really are. Not who others told you to be. Not who you've pretended to be to survive, but the version of you that's been buried beneath layers of fear, guilt, shame, and delay. That version is rising, and the gate that is opening in these 7 days was built specifically for that version of you. This is why you felt friction, why nothing fits like it used to, why you're tired of conversations that go nowhere, because your spirit is outgrowing your surroundings. The gate will not open to the one who clings to comfort. It opens to the one who chooses conviction over convenience. You are being asked to show heaven that you are ready to lead with light, to be the mirror that others never had, to walk into rooms and shift the vibration without speaking a word. And to do that, you must remember what's been true all along. You are not common. You are not lost. You are not late. You are divinely timed. Every part of your journey, the closed doors, the silent seasons, the heartbreaks, they were all shaping you into someone who could hold the weight of what's coming. Because what's coming, it's not just a blessing, it's legacy. It's a ripple that touches lives far beyond yours. It's a divine appointment with the future version of yourself who's already walking in power. And that version of you, she's not waiting for someone to validate her. She's not shrinking to make others comfortable. She's not negotiating with fear. She's saying, I was born for this. And she's walking straight through the gate with fire in her eyes and peace in her bones. Chosen one, you don't need more proof. You are the proof. Your life is already the testimony, not of perfection, but of divine preservation. You are still here, still standing, still carrying the light. And that is all the evidence heaven needs. So release the need to explain. Release the urge to delay. Release the weight of being ready. The gate is opening now. Not when you feel perfect. Not when the plan makes sense, but when you choose it. And when you do, the next 7 years will not just unfold, they will ignite with favor, with fire, with divine fulfillment. All heaven is asking is this: will you walk through? You've come too far to turn back now. Chosen one, this is not the moment to doubt. This is not the moment to retreat into old cycles. This is the moment to rise fully, boldly, completely. Because the gate is not just opening, it's waiting for you. Not a future version of you, not a more healed version, not a more confident, more successful, more put together you. The real you, right now, as you are. Heaven doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be present. Present with your spirit. Present with your willingness. Present with the quiet, trembling fire inside your chest that knows, I was made for more. I wasn't sent here just to survive. I am a sign, a light, a living message from God. And that message, it's about to be amplified. Because the moment you step through this 7-day gate, you don't just shift timelines, you shift identities. The false self begins to dissolve. The fearful self starts to fade. And the anointed self rises. The one who walks into rooms differently. The one who speaks and silence follows. The one who knows who she is, not because of what she's been told, but because of what heaven has confirmed. You've always felt it, haven't you? That pull towards something bigger. That ache in your bones that whispered you weren't born for the background. You weren't created to blend in. There is a call on your name. And now, right now, that call is being activated. This is the week. These are the days. This is the portal. Every cell in your body is ready. Your spirit already knows what to do. All that's left is your yes. And don't be surprised if things start falling away. People, patterns, plans. That's not chaos. That's confirmation. God is clearing the path. Because where you're going, old frequencies can't follow. This next version of your life will require clearer boundaries, higher standards, and a deeper connection with the divine. You won't have room for guilt, for over-explaining, for second-guessing. You'll speak less and be heard more. You'll act slower, but move faster. You'll carry peace like armor. Because when you walk through this gate, you carry a seal, an invisible mark of heaven's authority. Not given by man, not understood by many, but undeniable to those who see in spirit. And the world? It won't understand what happened, but it will feel it. Your presence will shift atmospheres. So walk through boldly. No more waiting, no more shrinking. You are not just walking into a new season. You are walking into the next 7 years of divine alignment. And this time, you're doing it fully awake.